Hey, it's Adam, Avalon Auto, Alpharetta, Georgia. Avalon Auto Group on YouTube, Avalon Auto ATL on Instagram. Next up, 2008 Lexus GX470, only 97,000 miles. Excellent service history. Spent the first part of its life in California, and then moved to Illinois for like a season, and then came to Georgia. No rust, super clean frame, great service history. Again, 97,000 miles. Timing was done in 2017. I believe it's 78,000 miles. A lot of recent service on it. I mean, this thing was great shape mechanically. We didn't find anything. We're still sending it in for a final oil change inspection today. Came back from detail yesterday. We did have to do, some work on it. Let's see, paint work, titanium metallic, silver pine, ash blue mica, a lot of these colors. If not detailed and waxed regularly, the plastics, the clear coat will start fading and just get kind of almost like sandpaper finish on the clear coat. So we repainted the bumper, front bumper, all the side moldings. Rear bumper, I thought they were going to paint. Apparently there was a miscommunication. There is a small little parking lot impact, but the clear coat was good on the rear bumper. So they didn't paint it. Again, it's not 100% perfect, but it's very, very close. We also, of course, did the sport headlights. Fog lights were pretty weathered. They could have been restored, but I had some in stock, so we went ahead and swapped in new fog lights as well. The Depot Sport headlights we put in all of these look fantastic. They hold up really well. Again, undercarriage, everything looks great. Axles look good. Steering rack looks good. Radiator coolant system looks good. It's got some near new Michelins on it. Still has the little, I forget what they call those, but near new Michelin defenders all around it. Wheels are in great shape. Small little chips here that we're going to touch up. I do keep this particular paint coat in stock. We did recover the bottom of both front seats and the passenger armrest. Driver armrest was pretty much perfect. Passenger armrest had some wear on it. We went ahead and did that. This one also was one of the first 08s that we had to replace the dash. The dash was cracked up. We did find passenger side water leaks from sunroof. We initially thought was sunroof. Is actually, this is aftermarket glass, and whoever replaced this did not properly seal the top of the windshield. We noticed that when we had the dash out, that there was evidence of water entry up there. So everything's good. We had our windshield company come out, reseal the windshield. It's watertight, water tested. Everything's been cleaned, restored, put back together. Steering wheel's been restored. Door panels, everything's in great shape. There was a heel mark that we had a patch put on that. I do have some all-weather mats that I'm going to put in this one as well. OEM Prado belt moldings. Back seat looks great. It looks like it was never used. And this one is rare. I have had probably well over 200 to 300 of these GX470s over the last 10 years or so, and I've never had a non-third row in my possession. I know they exist, but never had a non-third row in my possession. Never had one that had the cargo cover, because the third row does not have that. So this one is a non-third row. No factory rear AC, so one less problem area. Again, the cargo cover with the cover hooks, kind of neat. I like it. The majority of my GX customers don't use the third row anyways. A lot of the GXs I get don't have the third row in them. So it's kind of neat. I don't know if it adds any value to it, but it sure is cool, because it is a rare option. Most every one of these every other one I've had has third row. Again, undercarriage, super clean. No rust at all on the frame. Very, very clean truck. Again, paint work is great. All the metal on this thing was fine. It was just the plastic. Again, rear bumper, clear coat's good. There is a very tiny little parking lot bump here. Very, very minor light scratching here. Again, I thought the instructions were to paint all the plastics. They didn't. They thought the rear bumper was fine. It was pretty dirty when I got it, so they may have not even seen that, but I'm not sending it back for that because it's so very minor. Again, inside, new leather, new dash. Everything else is great. I do have, the front mats were nasty on this thing. So we just tossed them, but I do have some replacement all-weather mats for it. Again, super clean, very well maintained 2008 Lexus GX470. I also have, I just noticed, the covers for these screws. I do have those in stock. I keep those in stock for this color, and I think I've got a few grays as well. But super nice, very clean GX470, great year. 08, 97,000 miles. These sub 100K GXs are getting just harder and harder to find the older they get. But everything on this one looks good. All the fluids looked nice, no valve cover leaks. Battery is recent from 2023, so last year. Again, timing was done, independent shop, Quantum Mechanics, but luckily they do report to Carfax, so very good documentation of all the service. And see what I did with the keys. This thing came with 4 keys, which is pretty awesome. Well, 3 and the OEM wallet key. So OEM wallet key, 2 fob keys, and the valet key, all working programmed. I believe the spare tire is low, that's why that's on. I'll get that remedied. But super, super nice GX. Everything works. Great mileage. I've had quite a few people looking for something in this mileage range. And I actually just picked up another one, Savannah Metallic 07 with 94. Also great service history on some TRD wheels, some 4Runner sliders, some LFD roof rack rails. That one's pretty nice. Haven't gotten it through inspection yet, but if you're looking for a GX, we keep quite a few in stock all the time. I'm constantly hunting these things. This one does have all the manuals as well. Again, no third row, no rear AC. Very cool spec of a GX right here.